We all know email works, but it hasn't really evolved in 20 years. Kinetic is about to make it feel new again. Their platform lets brands embed live, interactive components directly into an email. Product browsing, reviews, surveys, cart recovery, even checkout. No clicks, no loading, no friction. And the best part? It plugs into Shopify and Klaviyo with zero migration. If customer engagement had a turbo mode, this would be it. Let's give a rockstar welcome to our second finalist, Lucas.
Email drives 30% of all e-commerce revenue. Yet, the channel powering a third of revenue hasn't fundamentally changed in 50 years. Every time you want a customer to do something, you send them away from the inbox. I'm Lucas, co-founder of Kinetic, and we are redefining email as an interactive surface where customers can take action right inside the inbox. Why now? Because product discovery is moving to AI. Soon, brands will no longer control how customers find them. That will be done by agents and LLMs. They can only control how customers stay. So retention will be the final competition between brands. And email, the last surface where brands still own context, data and relationships, is going to be the key channel for brands to keep customers. But today, email is not built for that. Email is stuck in 2010. Let me show you an experience we all know. So let's say you get a marketing email, right? So you scroll through, you might decide to actually act on it. So you click, well, you get redirected, there's a terribly slow load, a cookie banner, and then maybe your girlfriend texts because you forgot something and then you're gone. This is kind of bad because it's full of friction. You actually need to leave the inbox to act. It's static, the content is frozen the moment it's sent, and it's disconnected. Today, it is still hard to capture and use behavioral data in emails. So that's why we built Kinetic. We remove the friction and let customers take action right inside the inbox. Buy a product, manage a subscription, fill out a form, leave a review, you name it. All without leaving the inbox. And the cool part, it is plug and play, so it's no code and no migration. We take your system and upgrade it, and we take weeks of coding that you would otherwise do and turn it into a simple drag and drop for the brand. And it works in 80% of all inboxes, including Apple Mail. But most importantly, what we focus on is data, revenue, and retention, and not gimmicks and funny gamification. So the thing is, frictionless emails for us is only step one. We are rebuilding email from the ground up across 3 phases. After solving friction by making emails actionable, we will solve stasis and make email content adapt in real time. And in the long run, Kinetic will enable truly behavior-driven one-to-one personalization at scale. So in other words, we are turning email into a living surface, as dynamic as a website, but owned by the brand. And we as a team are the right people to build this, because we've lived this pain from every angle. There's Dave, who spent 14 years in e-commerce and marketing. He went from building marketing emails to leading whole teams and markets. There's Philip, who built products for 10 plus years, and his last big project was actually an email marketing system powering a 1 billion plus GMV shop in Germany. And then there's me. I've set up growth and CRM at multiple startups, always bridging tech and go-to-market. We've seen this pain for years and tried to solve it, and finally did. So the big question now is, does it work? Let's take a look at one of our customers, Dr. Amy Upperskin. For card recovery, our interactive emails led to an uplift of 160% on the placed orders, as well as 93% more revenue per recipient versus the static email. For segmentation, our in-email form led to 71% more data points, as well as 165% higher response rates versus just linking to a web-only form. So more revenue, more data from the same inbox. We launched Kinetic in July, and since then, 15 plus leading e-commerce brands, as well as agencies, have adopted Kinetic. Because they feel the pain, they see the numbers, and they have zero desire to go back to static emails. Email is more relevant than ever. It just isn't built for the next decade. Kinetic is evolving it, from a message you read into a place you act. Thank you.